All right, after the state fair, we all are remembering those fabulous flavors, and Julie Tabuli is here to help us recreate one of the fair favorites at home, but maybe a little bit more healthfully.
Yeah, I figured, exactly that. People, they're coming off the fair and those tastes are still lingering in their tongue and they're like, or wish I had that or this. So I thought of presenting chicken shawarma, which is like the Middle Eastern version of the gyro or the gyro. So traditionally it's that, that big piece of meat that you see that turning around.
Yep.
And shawarma actually means to turn. So so I figured, this is a way that they can make it at home and obviously more healthy and more fresh. So today we're going to be using chicken thighs. You can also use chicken breast to even go more healthier. But
replacing the lamb.
Replacing the lamb or the beef, exactly. And these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And you want to ideally just cut them into thin strips like so. So you can also have your butcher do it for you. And basically the key in with the chicken shawarma is the marination of the meat and getting all those spices in. So if you want to go ahead and add our minced garlic.
Okay, minced garlic.
And we're going to add minced shallots at the same time. That's my own little twist on it. I just love shallots. Yeah,
I do too.
They're just so nice. And then we're going to add some homemade Lebanese yogurt, but you can also obviously buy store-bought yogurt. So this is Leban. You can add about half of that to it. You want to really make sure you get a really well, marinade going on, and there's a lot of juices.
How long do you leave this in for, Julie?
You leave it in for about 4 to 6 hours or overnight, but at least 4 to 6 hours would be great. Overnight would even be better. The longer it marinates, the more flavorful it's going to be. I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup of olive oil to this. And a little bit of vinegar, just about 1/4 cup of vinegar. This is about 2 pounds of meat too.
Okay.
And then here comes our spices. So we're using sea salt. This is just a mixture of this, about 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. We've got 1.5 teaspoons of white pepper, which is basically the black peppercorns that are skinless. They just have a more mild flavor. We have cardamom, which is ground. We have clove, which is ground, and nutmeg and ginger powder. It smells so good. And we just basically mix it all up like so and pop it in the fridge, again, for at least 4 hours. And this is what we get over here. And simple, this is definitely another street food staple in the Middle East, just like the falafel. So this is something that you can, have on the go. You can obviously make it a nice kind of family meal like this, almost like tacos, people putting whatever, vegetable they like. And you top it off with cucumbers, tomatoes, radishes, scallions, parsley, and pickled turnips. And,
pickled turnips?
Pickled turnips.
Is that what these are?
That's what those are. Those are very signature in the Middle East, along with pickled cucumbers. And they're so, once people try them, they're like, that's so tasty. And then we have a classic tahini sauce, which is sesame seed paste with lemon, sea salt again in that, and garlic. And then also the toum, which is a garlic dipping sauce. So either or you could put on top of this beautiful shawarma sandwich.
And you could let the kids assemble it so that they can put, some kids don't like tomatoes, some kids don't like cucumbers, and this way everybody has on it what they like.
Yeah, and then you broil it. The key is to, once this is done marinating, you're going to put it flat on a baking pan. You're going to pop it under the broiler, and you're going to cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes, turning it halfway through, and it's done. So that's it. And then this is what, so it's really easy to cook, and it'll stay with you.
So on a Sunday night, you could throw this together, now that everybody's back to school and, we're back into our regular routine, and then in 10 minutes it can be ready.
It's done.
While that's in there, the kids can help you with the vegetables, and voila.
Voila, chicken shawarma at home.
And we have the recipe.
Yes, exactly.
9WSYR.com. Julie Tabuli, as usual, giving us some great ideas, something a little bit different. All right, when we come back, an adorable puppy that you can help find a home for. Maybe your home. We'll be right back on Bridge Street.
Oh, we're back with Julie Tabuli. She's telling us about everything. There's no butter in this, right?
No, there's no butter. I mean, it's just basically cooked in that great yogurt marinade and spices and stuff, and broiled. And I was saying, if there's some vegetarians that you may have in the family, you can just do the fresh medley of the vegetables here with the tahini or the toum sauce, and then everybody's happy.
Put it in the pita bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one thing, say the name of this dish again, because when people go on the website, they're going to want to say, oh, which one was that?
Chicken shawarma.
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 Yeah. We've got a whole new lexicon of words, but pickled turnips.
Yes.
are one of the world's great foods, don't you think?
I tried
They're
these
so,
earlier.
they're my favorite.
All right.
So, who would have thought?
Excellent. There we are.
So, Tanya's back tomorrow. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
That was fun.
It was very fun.
All right.